Hello and welcome to Ramedic. Today's topic is the one and only nightmare of medical students, anatomy. So before diving into the explanations, we thought maybe it would be better to dedicate this video to explain the anatomical terminologies which are useful in order to proceed into the upcoming videos. Well, you all know that anatomy has an international vocabulary. This helps health professionals worldwide as well as scholars in basic and applied health sciences to communicate in an easier and precise way. You have to keep in mind also that all anatomical descriptions are expressed in relation to the famous one and only anatomical position. The anatomical position refers to a person as if he's standing erect with his head and eyes directed forward. The upper limbs must be by his sides with the palms facing anteriorly. And finally, the lower limbs closed together with the feet parallel and the toes directed forward. But don't think this stops here. Anatomy is also based on 4 imaginary planes that intersect the body in the anatomical position. There are many of them, but the mostly used ones are sagittal, frontal, transverse, and median planes. The median plane is the vertical plane that passes longitudinally through the center of the body, dividing it into right and left halves. Sagittal planes are also vertical planes passing through the body and parallel to the median plane. Always keep in mind it is more helpful to give a point of reference to indicate the position of a specific sagittal plane. For example, a sagittal plane through the midpoint of the clavicle. Frontal planes are vertical planes passing through the body at 90 degrees angles to the median plane, dividing it into anterior and posterior portions. Transverse planes are planes passing through the body at 90 degrees angles to the median and frontal planes. So like you see, a transverse plane divides the body into superior and inferior parts. If you're tired already, and you have come up this far, don't worry, there is only a couple points to talk about. These are simple, just stay focused. So last but not least, we still have the various adjectives that describe the relationship of parts of the body in the anatomical position, and compare the position of 2 structures relative to each other. They are as follow. Medial, that means nearer to the median plane. Lateral, which is the opposite of medial. It refers to structures farther from the median plane. Superior or cranial means nearer to the head, whereas inferior or caudal means nearer to the feet. A structure described as anterior is nearer to the front, and you know the opposite, posterior, which is nearer to the back. Paired structures having right and left members, for example, the kidneys, are said to be bilateral, whereas those occurring on one side only are unilateral. Ipsilateral means occurring on the same side of the body. On the other hand, contralateral means occurring on the opposite side of the body. For example, the right hand is contralateral to the left hand. And now, it's time to tell you that our explanation of the anatomical terminologies has come to an end. I'm glad you survived, and I hope you have all enjoyed the video. Please, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button so you don't miss any content. See you in the next video.